Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Salam alaikum, may Allah be with you. I enjoy and watch all Shaykh Luqman Effendi's videos. I have two burning questions that I need answered if possible. How can I feel the love and guidance that Allah gives me? And how do I avoid the darkness of uncertainty?
Say the two questions again. Bismillah.
How can I feel the love and guidance that Allah gives me? And how do I avoid
And uncertainty. Bismillah. The love and the guidance. How can you feel the love and the guidance? And how can you run away from that uncertainty? We cannot run away, no matter how smart you think you are, no matter how much understanding you have, or how modern you think you are. We cannot run away. We should not run away from Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You understand? We don't run away from the Holy Prophet alayhi salatu wasallam. In these days where they finished the Khilafat meaning the system of the Prophet, reaching all the way from the time of Medina, building, until the time of the Holy Ottomans. The system of the Prophet ﷺ, the system of Ahl Sunnat, is completely destroyed, reaching to 100 years now. And when this system is finished, people's understanding and love of the Prophet ﷺ and his system becoming less and less and less and less. Name is Ahl Sunnat, but we become worse than the ones that we say they are wrong like this or wrong like that. They are not Ahl Sunnat. Majority are saying, run to Allah. Everything you must run to Allah directly, you must ask Allah directly. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying in the Quran Karim. What is he saying? Approach him with the most beautiful means. And the most beautiful means is the Holy Prophet ﷺ. If only what? The other ayat? If they had only come to you, Ya Muhammad ﷺ, they would have found Allah forgiving them if they had come to you. If they only knew. They were so proud that even the mushriks, they were saying, we believe in Allah. Yeah, we believe in. But they refused the Prophet ﷺ. So that sickness now has reached to Muslims. They say, we believe in Allah, but Prophet ﷺ, I heard with my own ears in a Sufi mosque, masjid, Imam on the Mimbar is saying, the Prophet is just like a mailman coming to take message to give to you. It's just a mailman. And this is a so-called Sufi. Imagine what the Wahhabis now think. He's saying, so the most important thing is not mailman, it's you. You and Allah. So now there is a problem. So how are you going to feel the love and the acceptance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if you're not holding on and understanding and loving and approaching that holy Prophet ﷺ that Allah loves more than anything else? That Allah has created everything for His sake, Allah is sustaining everything for His sake, and Allah is continuing everything for His sake. How? In these broken days, they say, okay, you want to know Prophet ﷺ? Read something, go to all the way to the times of the Sahabe Kiram. Meaning there is no, after Sahabe Kiram, there's no continuation until our day. So people have to make that leap of understanding, that leap of time, that leap of everything. And because there's no continuation, there's no connection to us, it's very difficult. People coming into Islam also thinking, oh, I want to live that kind of a museum Islam, because it represents that. They think it is that. But Islam is a living, growing religion. It is alive. The roots are there. The branches keep branching out, and the fruits, according to the different times, they are different. So the Prophet ﷺ, he is Hazir and Nazir. The Prophet ﷺ, physically he is gone, but spiritually he is still here. And the Prophet ﷺ has inheritors. He has his inheritors that is continuing his mission, that is waking people up. There are those ones who inherit and they are becoming the sultans of the zahir knowledge. Those are the alims and the ulamas. There are those ones who inherit and they become sultans of the batin knowledge. And those are the awliyas and the sheikhs. These two wings you can fly. When this whole system is broken and they replace the scholars, rightly guided scholars, and they deny all sheikhs in awliya Allah, now we are now left in the dark. Islam is still there. Some kind of sunnah is still there, but people are just going to make up their own strange religion. You want to feel that certainty and that love, you have to be around those who are in love with Allah. You will learn. You cannot learn that from books. Oh, what about the Quran? The Quran al-Karim is not a book. The Quran al-Karim did not come down in a book and the Prophet is holding ﷺ and reading. No book, no kitab came down that way. It came down in the person, in the Nabi, in the Rasul. And he's speaking so many times because the surrounding situation, it's fitting, and the wahy came to say, now speak, because it fits into everything there. And it fits into the context at that time, and it'll fit into the context, especially the Quran al-Karim, until Akhir Zaman and until Judgment Day. It fits. So the person now, it is still Hazrati Insan now that you have to look for. So you want that love and you want that certainty. Find those ones who have that love. Find those ones who have that certainty. And it is enough already for us to say that love and that certainty, it cannot be found with scholars of the Zahir knowledge. No scholar today, no matter how high you think you are, can be higher than Hujjatul Islam, Imam al-Ghazali. You cannot be. If you think you are, good luck to you. I don't believe you anyway, no matter what you think you say. You can swallow not one Quran, you can swallow all 104 books. You are not. Imam al-Ghazali, with all that knowledge coming from a whole lineage of scholars, not even knowing the haram and the wrong things that we are taking for granted. Every day we're seeing, he's not knowing. He cannot even imagine. Pure life, but he had a crisis of faith. And it wasn't until he found men of certainty, sheikhs, he found awliyas, he found dervishes, that he sat with them, that he's able now to fix his own faith. He's not the only scholar. So many in the history of Islam. Then when you find these men, when you find these awliyas, when you find these sheikhs, they will teach you how to have that love. They will teach you how to have that certainty. They will teach you what is uncertainty? They will teach you what is doubt. Where is that coming from? Is that real or is that imagined? Is that necessary or is it unnecessary? Is it really coming from your questions or is it coming from your ego? Is it something that you need to answer now, or is it something that even if the answer is given to you now, you'll not be able to understand it until 40 years down the road? And they say, not necessary that question, now clean the toilet. Not necessary the question now sit there and listen. We found our Shaykh. And you can say, well, he found us, we found him, never mind that. But he is there. What he made us feel, just some of his certainty. And we feel very grateful because no matter how broken and dirty we are, we're able to sit and he's able to give this splinter of this certainty, this splinter of certainty, and it's making our lives to be filled with meaning. And this is beyond your worship. This is beyond your learning and your understanding. This is sohbat. This is association. When you sit with those ones who are making perfume, they're dealing with perfume all day long. The whole body smells like perfume. You sit with them, you will get the smell of perfume in your body. Even if you come dirty, you will get that perfume from them. But if you sit with a garbage man, even if you're filled with perfume, you sit with them, you associate with them, you will get that garbage smell on you as well. So, be with them, learn from them, step by step. This is an ocean that you're asking us. Step by step, inshallah. You cannot do it alone. You cannot do it just by saying, I want certainty from Allah, and I'm going to make my own path to Allah. Allah is saying, approach me with the best of means. And we are in the path of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Doesn't mean that we are perfect, but this path is a path of the awliyas too. And we're trying to stay on this path and we're asking forgiveness. Inshallah, that time we find safety. Assalamu alaikum.